that. Here we go. Thing number 2. All right. So we're going to let Miss Kyle is going to take over today.
Okay.
With our demo. Okay.
It is not sewing.
I love it.
Because we are all so creative, we got many interests. And I don't even know how many years, maybe 5 years ago, I took this class at one of the shops that we have, and it's called Barn Star.
Yeah,
I need to. Have you guys ever heard of Barn Star?
I need to slide this over so that you're more in the. Oh my gosh! Look how cute!
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, I love it.
We learned how to do this in a class, and you can see where the blocks are, right? You can tell.
Yeah.
Because we're quilters. So they're half square triangles, a lot of them. So I decided we should learn a little bit about these.
I love it.
First thing, there is a, what do you call it? A road to, no, like a scavenger hunt. There's a whole thing where you can go and look at all the barn stars on the different barns in the state of Utah. They have them all over the country, but Jackie's going to put something up so you can see this.
Yes. So if you are interested in going on a little journey, you can go to Barn Quilts of Utah and go on a little trip to see.
So just take this information down.
It looks like it's Facebook.
Okay.
Right?
Barn Quilts of Utah.
Yeah.
So you can do a scavenger hunt and find them.
There are 267 members. So that would be something, that would be really fun.
Really fun. My neighbor down the road, she painted one on a little shed. I've still got to put one on my shed.
I think that would be so fun.
I'm going to show you another one that we did. I did on my own. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about them.
Yeah, we'll do on a show.
This one looked like a flower to me.
That one's cute.
So this one stays outside all the time.
And
it has not got a finish on it. I sanded it. So that one made me think of a garden.
Did we say Bran?
Who?
Judy says barn, not Bran. Did we say Bran? Bran Quilt Trail or Barn Quilt? What did I say?
Barn Quilt.
Barn. Did I say Bran?
Probably I did. I got my New York accent on, maybe.
Yeah, Iowa has a lot of barn quilts.
Yes.
Well. Yeah.
Yes, they're big in the Midwest. I went up to Nova Scotia and I found some up in Canada on our way up.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I'm like,
it would be a lot of fun to just go and see. In fact, we have one.
Yes, this is a special one.
This was a special one.
Look at that.
So look, we have one.
That's our shop in Logan.
And this is a close-up of what it looks like. Isn't that fun? We had somebody
that's been up there for a few years.
Yeah, it has. So that one is really fun.
I did not climb the ladder and put it up there.
No, someone, I think Chris hired somebody.
Yeah, I think so.
So
that's really cool. That was a good idea where we're a quilt shop.
Yeah.
So
Heidi, you have a barn. Do you have a barn
star?
A barn star quilt hanging?
These are all out of wood.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there's a lot of them that have different ones.
Cool. So they probably know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
So I started looking up and researching it, and I got in a can of worms. One place where I was looking, and they said that it was the trail. Oh, what'd you call it? Barn Star Trail, something like that. But it was started for the slaves to be able to know where it was safe, and each different block told them a message.
Oh yeah. There are
told
actual
them, it's safe here. You need to turn around and go back the other way. Also, I saw one where it said, you need to come in here. We've got a change of clothes so you don't look like you're a free slave. Whatever. So it was interesting to read all that, but a lot of people thought that, and then the history buffs said, no, we don't think that's true. So not sure. They also said some family had put that in their folklore, but at any rate, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty awesome. It's in I want to say in Georgia. There's a place that you can go about the slaves with the meanings of the quilt blocks. Each quilt block has a different meaning.
Yeah.
To them.
I did a quilt I actually sewed the Underground Railroad quilt.
That's the word, Underground Railroad.
Yeah. So I actually have the quilt. I should have, if I would have known, I would have brought it. I would have brought it today. But yeah, cool. It does in that book. Mm-hmm. It talks about all of those different blocks.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be an interesting thing. Savannah, was it?
Yeah, Savannah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I was just reading it. And I'm like, oh, yeah. If it's not true, I don't want to put it out as true. But yeah, go research it. It's awesome.
Darn, I wish I would have thought to bring my quilt.
So
that was actually my very first quilt I ever did.
I can only imagine what those blocks are.
Was the Underground Railroad, and I absolutely love it. It's in my front sitting room.
Oh, really?
What colors? Displayed. I do like blues and burgundy and more of the darker, traditional type blocks is what I did. So
okay. So what we are going to demonstrate today. This morning, before I came to work, I did this. I had this block of wood. I had started it at one time, and so we had painted the whole thing white. And then we go and we mark it. I have 1, 2, 3. I mark it in thirds. So then I draw a line from the top to the bottom, another one, and I do it all in pencil. And then we're going to mark also, because this is longer than wider, I just put 2 little borders on it.
It's cute.
So it is square.
So cute.
It's a block. And so then I measure from thirds this way. So I got a line here and a line there. So then I've got my center square. Then I'll take a ruler and mark from that corner all the way to that corner. Wow. And you're going to do the same thing. It's all about those points. Don't look at my points. This is how
they actually display.
Perfect. All right. So we're marking this all off, and we're doing a pencil. The big thing is that you have to decide how many squares. This one, first one that I did was more complicated.
What is your larger block measurement?
This one?
I don't know. Is it this? Are you looking at this one? What's this one?
This is 22 inches.
Okay. How
this looks like 5 by 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not quite square.
Yeah. So it wasn't square. So I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Just like what I do in quilting.
Yeah.
I just added a little border.
It's so cute.
Yeah. I thought it was really cute. And then on this one, I have antiqued it. I just rubbed it down with some stain.
I love it.
You should have seen me this morning because I was in a hurry. I got my hairdryer outside just blowing it.
You know how cute that is to give it as a gift?
I know. I've given them as a baby gift.
I love it.
You can do it in baby colors and not stain it. Really, really cute. And you can put a hole or a hanger on the back, or it just sits.
So you don't necessarily have to. Traditionally, they're on barns, but you don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Mine are. Put them on a barn.
Mine is on my patio.
Tina, you're right. Great use for a bullet journal. So you can plan it out on the journal. And
I'm like, what does a bullet journal have to do with this?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I just wanted
wooden
to show
blocks you could make. What great ideas.
Yeah. Oh, a block. I want on each side of the block.
You can use tea water to age them too.
Yep, I've used the tea. Okay, so here I have done it. I've done a line a third of the way here, a third of the way there, and I did the same thing over here. I don't know if you could see my lines that I drew.
You can't see them very.
Okay.
I said we can put it up closer.
I don't know if you can see my lines.
It's kind of hard. You can see the lines that she drew.
Where we are quilters, we can see the block. My sister had the hardest time. We did it together one time. Mm-hmm. She had the hardest time figuring out what are we doing. So I taped off. I moved the tape from these sides, and I painted my red. That had to be 3 coats. The back, I spray painted it this morning. I didn't do a very good job, but I'm going to sand it down. I'm going to age it, so it didn't bother me. So then what I did is I'm going to show you what happens when you use your tape and I just paint. And
So
I use the wide tape because I might go over a little bit.
Yeah. So you're just coloring outside the lines.
Yep.
And then look at that.
That one ran just a little bit. Take this side off. There we go. This was like, hurry, I got to get to work.
Well, I'm impressed that you did it before you came to work.
I know.
And that was before 9 o'clock.
Yes, and I stayed in my pajamas so I wouldn't get it on my clothes.
What time did you wake up?
Yeah, 5:30. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that. See, and you can only do a little bit at a time because
looks cool.
I've covered up this part. So now when I want to do,
when you want to do this one,
the next one.
Okay,
Here,
I'll hold this.
Okay, you balance it.
And then,
okay, so my next one, and this takes a little bit because you have to let these dry. You get your hair dryer out.
I feel like I'm in this too much. Slide over, Kyle.
Boop, boop, boop.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so I know that I've done these two right here. So my next color is going to be up here. I'm leaving this on here because that's the one corner of my block. So now I'm going to take it right over these, right to that corner. It doesn't matter down here because this tape is going to be on the wrong side. You have to think about where your colors are going to be. So I will put that there for my next blue one. And I just use regular acrylic paints.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's nothing fancy about these paints. Okay, so I want this triangle right here to be done. So I'm putting it right on the line that I drew there. And I just have to make sure it goes past that. So then I'm going to take my paint and I'm going to paint right in there.
Paint it. Cool.
Yep.
So you can just
rub those down
so that they don't
get. Let me show you on the other one. So
okay,
we're going to have like an hourglass. That's what it looks like to me. Sometimes you get mixed up. So be aware. I would mark them where your colors are. I also drew it out before I came.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew blue, nope. Blue. Don't put the blue up by your red. The blue goes opposite. Okay, so we're doing our second one. And I will come back with some white paint and touch that up, or else I'll sand it a lot.
Cool.
Okay,
awesome.
To do this last square over here, I'm matching up that corner and that corner.
Wonderful. That's awesome.
And this will make it so I can paint my blue.
Paint the two colors.
Yeah. Now I could move up here because nothing, yes, this will be in the way. But I'm going to leave it there. So I can't do this one yet because there's my point.
Because your point will be.
So you just have to be patient with this. This is so much fun. So much fun. And you can do it on whatever size wood you want. Look at what these look like. Like a palette almost.
Yeah. You could make your own.
Yeah, we did. My sister and I.
Oh.
Yeah. We loved them so much.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So
so this is blue painter's tape or frog tape or anything that you can use that will come off easy.
I'm going to show you when we get all done before I stain it. I will take it and I will sand. Oh, I have black there. I will sand that down. My edges a lot.
So we're distressing it.
Yep.
Ooh, that's cool.
We want to distress it. This one was painted all black first. So you see the black behind.
Yes, I can.
I wanted to show you what it looked like with a black background. Kind of like when you do a quilt.
Cool. Yeah.
Always think you need to have white background.
No,
black.
I like the black.
All right.
I love it.
I thought this was fun where we're doing Rusty Barn this week.
Yes.
So
Kyle, you need to teach a class, they said.
Okay.
And do you know what wood is best?
Usually you'll try and get pretty smooth wood. I mean, we sanded the first one that I did, but these others I didn't sand much. And
this one doesn't look like it's really sanded a lot.
No.
It kind of gives you the character.
This is cedar.
Oh. It gives you the character of the wood.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll see the grain when you sand it and stuff. This one I sanded and I stained it. really fast this morning because look at my thumbprints.
It's okay. Yeah.
No one will
it's all
know.
good.
I'll
No.
also paint the edges.
Yeah.
So
That is
yeah,
so
we should do
cute.
a class on this. This is really
That would be
fun.
fun.
I would go look at all the cute barn quilts.
Yeah, says that might.
You could probably see a lot of them online, but go investigate why they came to be. People just love them.
Yeah.
I also saw that a lady did it. I don't know where she was from. She did it to honor her mother.
Oh,
she was a quilter, so she wanted to honor her mother. So that was cool.
You know how cute this would be is to do a bunch of mini ones and just put them on your wall.
Oh yeah,
in your sewing room,
a
or
whole
something.
grouping. Yeah, and
That's
it's
so
good to
cute.
do something different.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think they're fun.
So did you go over it with a Sharpie marker
Yes.
or
Okay.
something?
Yep.
Okay.
On this one, I went over it with a Sharpie marker because it was so rough. You can't tell it's my line work.
No, I think it looks good.
I used to teach toll painting, and I said you cannot hate it until the line work is done.
You've done it. Yeah, for sure.
Because that makes all the difference.
Plywood from your 4x4 ones would be good.
Oh yeah.
I think you probably could use anything.
Any kind of wood. Just paint it. And then afterwards, we sealed the one complicated one with 2 coats of sealer. My one that's out in the garden, out on my patio, I didn't seal it, but it's under a covered awning.
So it would be good to maybe seal it.
You
after
probably
you're
should,
done.
unless you want it to look really rusty.
Yeah, and then it will fade. And the sun will fade it for sure.
It's cool.
Cool. That's awesome. Kathy had her mailbox built to hang a barn quilt block. Now she'll know how to do it.
Cute idea.
So that's good. That
all
would
it
be
is about measuring for your different blocks. You know, if you got three sections, they all have to be even. If you have 9, draw the 9 blocks, the 9 patch or whatever.
Yeah.
Just draw them out like you would a quilt.
So basically, you're just doing it on a grid.
Graph work. Yep.
Yeah. And so
graph paper.
Yeah, graph paper. Just take it and plan it out. So that'd be awesome.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Endless what you can do with it.
Yeah. What kind of sealer? Just any kind of paint?
Yeah.
Sealer?
Just if you're gonna put it outdoor, an outdoor.
Just an outdoor
sealer.
one that will take the heat and that stuff.